Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's review is The Demon Prince Goes to the Academy. A wild ride of academy life, demon princes, harem romance, and a dash of tragic plot twists. This one had me hooked for the first 430 chapters. But then, well, the story starts to fall apart a bit. Let's dive into it. In The Demon Prince Goes to the Academy, our protagonist, the Demon Prince, Valier, is thrust into an academy setting after the death of the Demon King. And yes, that happens right in the prologue. But instead of leading a carefree life, he's constantly on the run, hiding his true identity and trying to survive. He's reincarnated into his own novel, where he must navigate an academy environment as a royal demon prince while avoiding the disasters he's written. With the help of a ring that can change his appearance, Valier assumes a new identity as Reinhardt and embarks on his school life, only to face chaos, romance, and mysterious future missions. The first 430 chapters of this novel are absolutely gold. The world building is immersive, the characters are compelling, and the action scenes are thrilling. The romance and harem elements are handled with depth. Nothing shallow here. It's a slow burn, with the MC, Valier, trying to build relationships without falling into any typical harem tropes. This part of the story is a shining example of what makes academy and fantasy harem novels so captivating. But here's the thing. After chapter 430, the novel takes a steep nosedive in quality. The author chooses to abandon the academy setting, the strongest card in the deck, and transitions to a less engaging storyline. The plot becomes more about civilization building, and the once pure enjoyment of academy life gets replaced with a more tedious, slower narrative. Many readers felt the fall-off was drastic, from a solid 10 out of 10 to a more lackluster 7.5 out of 10. Some even say 5 to 6 out of 10. While the story still holds some value, it no longer has that spark it once did. Here's where the novel shines, even beyond its drop in quality: the romance. The MC doesn't simply charm every female character with his OP abilities or immediate strength. No, it's a slow burn. The relationships develop naturally over time, with emotional depth and real connections between Valier and his love interests. The characters feel well developed, not just in terms of the romance, but in their individual arcs. It's satisfying to watch them grow, up until the plot starts getting more complicated and stretched out. But if you're a fan of slow-burn romance, this novel does it right, at least for the first half. What truly carries The Demon Prince Goes to the Academy is its characters. They're written with a lot of heart, each one unique and complex. You've got the MC, Valier Reinhardt, who's emotionally unstable, yet clever, and his amazing group of supporting characters. Ellen, a cold but exceptional swordswoman; Harriet, the strongest mage in the academy; and a variety of others who help shape the narrative. Their relationships with each other make for some of the most engaging parts of the story, especially when the MC is put into situations where his true identity must be hidden. Despite all the good stuff, the transition from the academy-focused plot to the later story arcs feels jarring. The pacing slows, and the twists feel less exciting. What was once a fresh take on the reincarnation genre becomes a more typical story about world-building and political intrigue. The MC's ability to foresee future events through his system could have been explored more, but it ends up feeling underutilized as the story becomes bogged down with filler content and unnecessary drama. The Demon Prince Goes to the Academy is a solid read, especially if you're a fan of academy stories with romance and harem elements. The first 430 chapters? Absolutely fantastic. The characters, the world building, the romance, they're all top-notch. But after that, the story starts losing steam, and while it doesn't completely fail, it's hard not to feel disappointed by the shift in direction. Still, it's definitely worth reading for anyone who loves academy life and a slow-burn romance that doesn't feel rushed. What do you think? Are you okay with a slow decline in quality if the beginning is this strong, or do you prefer consistency throughout? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more reviews. Catch you in the next one.